Hey, welcome to a dark basement video, because I do these a lot. Get some light in here so you can freaking see. So here's what I'm doing. My brother had his bug out bag stolen. Where's the bug out bag? Bug out bag's a bag you got when you need to bug out, right? And he lost his fire kit that he had inside of it. So what we're doing is we're building a new fire kit. This won't be a perfect fire kit because everything that I'm going to show you I'm not going to put in it, but first thing every fire kit should have: lighter. Duh. What's a better way to make fire than with a lighter? So lighter. I guess the most important part of the fire kit is your pouch. You got to have something to put all your crap in. So there's that. So first thing first, fire. Big lighter. Second, of course, some matches. Alright? Some matches. And not only do you want matches, but you want them in a case. Preferably a case that's waterproof. Now this one I don't think is waterproof, but it's okay because we got waterproof matches. So we got that. There should be also the strike pads on the outside on this one, but there are extra strike pads or extra strike paper, whatever you call that, inside there. So lighter, and this is waterproof. There's also some, like, let me show you. There's also some torch mats. Some of these matches that you can dip down in water and they relight. These bad boys right here. They're in there as well. Matches. I'm going to be showing you some certain things that aren't going to be going in this certain pouch, but we're talking about fire here, right? So candles are perfect to put in your fire kits. They could be any candle. This here's a birthday candle. So if you have a way to do fire, like this right here, take your lighter. So you don't want to take this and waste your butane in that, right? So you take your lighter, you light your candle, and now that's your lighter. And you can set that and hold that into your bundles that you burn or whatever, and there you get your fire going. Okay? So any type of candle will work. Make sure you have extra matches. Extra matches. Got a big box of them. I got way more lighters too. I got like 20 of these. Alright? What else we got in here? Oh, so if you want to get primitive, this isn't quite insanely primitive like bow drill style or anything like that. Steel. Flint and steel, right? Strike it. Make your sparks. Put it in your bird's nest if you have it. Alright? If you're bushcrafty and you can collect those type of things, impregnated rope right here. So again, you got your flint and steel. Strike that thing, right, that bad boy right there. It's impregnated with all kinds of flammable nonsense. You light it. You got your candle, another candle, right? Just to show you. Come on, you. So that's lit. These are perfect. You wanna know why? Because it's a tin. You can do tins. You can make charcoal. You know what charcoal is? Charcoal is a flammable cloth that's been burnt, catches a spark, and that way you can get your bird's nest going. You don't know what bird's nest is? You gotta look that up in another video because I'm not doing bushcrafty stuff here. All right. Next, let's take that flint and steel up a little bit and use a ferrocerium rod. Okay, the bigger the better, but also the more expensive. The little one will do you just fine. But the big one gets you the shower of sparks, gets you the guaranteed fire. It's waterproof. Don't drop this in your fire because it'll burn up, right? Okay, so this is some homemade stuff. This is just cotton balls here, some dry lint from your dryer, right? You gotta clean those things out. It's in here. You know what else is in here? This is wax. So that'll burn, that'll catch a spark, that'll get you a fire going. So I was talking about candles, some birthday candles, all right? You know what are really good if you got those trick candles that you blow out and they light back up. Those would be amazing. Alright, we're going to talk about some proprietary stuff in here. We have these fire tablets. They're made by a couple different companies. They come in different types. This is the type for the Esbit stove. I'm going to throw one in there because it's always, they burn for like 8 minutes. I got some Yuko Monster huge matches, right? Great big ones. This was a fire right here. Huge fire. Uno momento por favor. We were talking about ferrocerium rods, right? Ferro rods, short. You take them, take a steel, some sort of steel, stripe it, get those sparks on. Let's say you can't do that because you only got one hand. Here's a proprietary little thing here, if I can figure out how to open it. So now, you just take this and shove it in, you get your sparks right there, proprietary. Pretty cool little tool right there. I think that's all I got in here for, yeah. So now we're gonna talk about real proprietary stuff. So we got some Pro Camp Tech products right here we're gonna show real fast. We got, this is a fat rope stick. So this is a rope, a monster rope, that's got a bunch of different little strands in it that's impregnated with fire, combustible material type stuff. That's going to go in the pack, right? Let's say you're going to do the paper route. Again, same company makes a fire tape. Pull it out, it's impregnated paper right here. Catches right and burns. You make one of your little hibachi volcano things with this. And always, it doesn't matter what brand you get, these fire plugs are amazing. They're just impregnated cotton. I can't talk enough about these. These things are amazing right here. There's 50 in this pack, I think. Yep, 50 in this pack right here. You tear them apart, frame them up, get a little spark going, it burns. All right. Something else that's good to have. Now it's not specifically these, because these are for something different. But you got these tea light candles. These things right here. Again, we're talking about candles, talking about fire. You light one of those things up, put it right under your bundle of wood, and you don't have to waste your butane in your lighter. Speaking of lighter, you know what's better than a big lighter? Get you a butane torch, right? Again, you're gonna blow through burnt butane like crazy. This thing's only half full. But if you need fire, if it's raining, it's cold, wet, and you need that fire, you take that thing, you light one of your candles, you light one of your fire tabs, you got guaranteed fire. You don't have to worry about that big bear, wind blowing it out, stuff like that. You get yourself a torch that'll light it. Last but not least, I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say this has nothing to do with fire, but it does. It actually has a lot to do with fire. Secondary type of fire, and that is your knife. Your knife is very important, okay? Because if you don't have a knife, at the very least, if you don't have a knife, you cannot process down firewood. All right, so knife is important. Always have a knife. With a knife, the proper knife, with the correct knife, it doesn't matter if you have all this stuff. With a knife, with the correct tool and the correct knowledge up here, then you can make fire. You don't need that. But without your knife, you can't make your other tools that make your fire. So, knife is important. It doesn't matter. I mean, it does matter. But if all you can get is one of these cheapy old $10 buck knives that you get made out of your cheap nonsense Chinese blah blah whatever steel, even this thing right here, save your life out in the woods, out in nowhere, and middle of nowhere, if you don't have your fire kit. It doesn't have to be a special type of bushcraft knife. Right here, this more knife, which is actually for processing fish right here, because it has the scaler and it's small. It's a little kind of fillet-ish. Still, maybe the best thing is some 1095 hardcore, real thick, something you can bash through a log, nice candy grind on it. Maybe that's better, you know, same thing. A nice long knife, you can probably baton that through a good 4-inch log, branch, stick you got. Same thing. These are all made by Condor. These are $30 knives right here. Even this one right here, this little Nexus style. These things are key. I'm going to send this one because it's in a nylon sheath, so it's the leather that I have isn't going to get messed up. It's not used. It is sharp. Has 90 degrees spine. Comes with ferrocerium rod. I don't know if it's going to do this because it's coated. But yeah, you got your sparks, right? That's very important. I do not recommend this knife, by the way, because it has a hollow grind in it, and that will not do the best with wood. But this is a serviceable blade. It's heavy duty. It's good in the hand like this, and you can get this knife for like 20 bucks. So that's going to go in the pack. Fire is really important. It might not be important as, shelter, food, water, but secondary fire, that's going to keep your core temperature where it's supposed to be so that you can procure your other, things that you don't have. So, fire kit's really important. Really recommend that you have one, right? Thanks for joining me. See you on the next one.